What's happening, y'all? So today I came all the way from DC to Monroe, Virginia to try to get tags, right? I was 2 minutes behind. Mind you, on the ad on the website it says 4:30, you need to be in line by 4:30. It was 4:02 when I got here. And they shut the shit down on. So now I gotta drive 100 plus miles back north because I don't have an ID to get a hotel room. And I know what you're saying. You're probably saying to yourself, well, Brother Tom, how are you going to get tags without an ID? Well, you can do that here. This is the only DMV that you can go to that you can walk up to anymore. And I fucked around and got here 2 minutes late. This makes no damn sense. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. And yeah, another thing I want to address. Some people seem to think that some people like to associate being in the sticks and bricks with stableness. That's a false feeling of stability. You're not stable in the sticks and bricks, and I'm gonna tell you why. In order to get a sticks and bricks or an apartment or anything like that, you have to work every day. And in order to work every day, you got to be in perfect shape. Well, what if something happens? And see, I know all about the things that can happen because they've happened to me. So what if something happens and you can't pay that bill? You can't pay that rent. You can't pay whatever. What happens? Your shit ends up at the curb. That's what happens. Now, I don't want to bust anybody's bubble here because there's a lot of people who think that just because they live in a house or they have a job that is stable. But it's not, because anything could happen, even at your job. What if your boss decides to come in and having a bad day and decides to take it out on you and you end up the one fired? Now, despite the fact that you might think that you are the best thing that ever happened to your job, not everybody thinks like you. Not everybody thinks like you. So what if? What if the person that doesn't think like you is your boss and they've been smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back ever since you've been working there and you lose this job? Now, losing a job ain't a big deal because you can always get another one, right? But who's to say that you're going to get another job doing the same thing or making that same amount of money to afford that sticks and bricks that you love so much that can't be taken away from you? Oh, yeah. Trust me, it can be taken away at any moment. If you get sick, something happens, it's gone. You could have a car accident. A jet engine from an airplane could fall out of the sky and fuck you up. That sticks and bricks is now gone. Aside from just that, I could never be happy in the sticks and bricks because I don't watch TV. I mean, I guess I could watch TV, but there's nothing that I watch. I don't do the things that most people do when they're in the house. It's too much space for me. The hell am I supposed to do with all that space? Just sit there in silence and do this. Because that's all I would do. Sit there in silence and in the darkness because I don't have nothing else to do. That's not for me. That's not the life I want to live. I don't want to live like that. That's awful. That's awful. And to even suggest to put somebody in a place like that, damn flies every goddamn where, even to suggest putting somebody in a place like that where they don't belong, that you're just saying, why don't you just kill yourself? Why don't you just get rid of yourself? That's all you're saying. So sticks and bricks, no. I'll never be able to be in the sticks and bricks. Ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Never, ever. And when I am in the sticks and bricks, I'm absolutely miserable. I don't want to be miserable. I want to be happy. And despite the trials and tribulations of the vehicles that I bought that a lot of y'all don't seem to agree with, not that I give a shit, because it's not your life. You don't have to walk in my shoes. I have to walk in my shoes. And there's a reason behind my madness that clearly some people don't understand. See, if I buy that or anything like that, first off, it's plastic bumpers. I'm afraid of accidents. I used to drive a tow truck, and I've seen what them plastic bumpers protect, and it ain't much. Secondly, if it breaks down, and I know y'all are saying, well, Brother Tom, it's brand new. It's not going to break down. Yeah, new shit breaks down too. In fact, it breaks down more than the old shit. If it breaks down, it's not a matter of breaking out a screwdriver or a paper clip and some tape. Nope. You got to watch for the check engine light and get it plugged in somewhere. Then you got to get a tow truck because the damn cars are flimsy as hell these days. And you got all these wires coming from nowhere. And you're just supposed to go through all of that. And to try to put me in a box to say that I should go through those things, because I would. See, you don't understand. It's not, I could have a brand new whatever. Shit would still happen to me because that's how my life is. So to try to put me in that box, in that space where I have to constantly be worried about what's going to happen and when is it going to happen and how much is it going to cost me when it happens, is like murder for me. So, no, man, I got flies. This is damn. It's been a hell of a day. Been a hell of a day. Anyway, no, I don't want to be in the sticks and bricks. No, I don't want a new car. No. A fuel pump for something newer than 1990 is like $200. Fuel pump for this is $20. It's $20. In fact, I bought one just to have. Oh, and by the way, I don't have to drop my tank. Nope. I just have to bolt it onto the side of the engine and I'm ready to go. 2 bolts, 2 hoses. And I'm riding. Whereas to you and your fancy little plastic mobile will be getting it towed to a shop where the mechanic will probably try to rip you off and overcharge you for parts, and 2 days later you might get your car back in one piece with nothing else wrong with it. And some of you know well what I'm talking about. Just because you have a piece of paper that says you're ASC certified does not make you a mechanic. It doesn't make you smarter than the average person that works on cars. It just means you have a piece of paper. In fact, I don't put it like this. The people that see my stuff, that are a certified mechanic, don't know the first thing about my stuff. And it's a damn shame because it's so simple. I can't take this to a shop. Because if I take it to a damn it. Let me go outside and sit down. If I take it to a shop, they're gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, fuel pump's in the gas tank." Nope. Wrong answer. Yeah, it's in a no, it's not in the gas tank. Or they're gonna look at it and be like, "What is this? This looks like some sort of weird throttle body," and it's a carburetor. It's not a throttle body. What? I mean, they'll give you muffler bearings and just stupidity is what it boils down to. But that about sums it up. And yeah, I'm trying to get tags. If you haven't seen the video on what I ended up with, you should probably see that video. Or maybe I haven't posted it yet. Ha ha ha. I don't know. It's hard to say with this phone. Sometimes post them in reverse. yeah. So that's about that for that. Thanks for all the well wishes. Um, that's even an example of what I was just talking about. She didn't know she was gonna die, and now the whole damn family suffering because they don't know what they're gonna do. She didn't know she was gonna die, so now what they're gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it. Some of y'all do, but some of y'all don't. And y'all are stuck in that bubble, man. That bubble where they brainwashed you into believing that you need things. And these things are supposed to make your life better, and they don't. It's brainwashing at its finest. And that's what you are, brainwashed. If you think I need to be in the sticks and bricks, you're brainwashed. If you are in the sticks and bricks and can't understand why anybody would want to live like this, then you might be brainwashed. You know what? I might start a whole new series. Yeah. The You Might Be Brainwashed If series. Yep. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to have to write that down. So, anyway, just something to think about, I guess. And make sure you tell somebody that you love them today, because nobody knew she was going to go. And I don't know when I'm going. And y'all don't know when y'all going. And nobody knows nothing, especially the way things are right now. I am literally in Trump territory, and I had to drive all the way back up north. Oh, Lord have mercy. Plus, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have none at all. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. If you like the videos, like, subscribe. If you don't like the videos, like, subscribe anyway. And if somebody can help me out with what is about to be my future situation, you can donate down the bottom here. If not, it's okay. You know, I'll make it somehow. I always seem to. I don't know how, but I make it. So, and thanks to the people who care enough to do so. It's very, very, very appreciated. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. I gotta try to figure out what the hell I'm doing about that situation back there. Oh yeah, I know y'all are like, if y'all haven't seen the other video yet, y'all are probably like, what the hell does Brother Tom have? What is going on? Where's the camper? Where's everything else? Yeah. Yeah, I made some very strange and unusual moves the other night. And ended up getting something that is even stranger and unusualer. Stay tuned for the tour. It's coming. Probably in another day or so. Or whenever my phone decides to post it at this point. Doesn't seem to want to work. It's going to have a meeting with the axe soon. And I'll talk to y'all later.